Your daily hour with me.
Yeah! Hey everybody! It's the program.
Welcome to it. We're on TV. Once a day, every day. We turn on the machines and we talk to you, viewers, for an hour.
And to each other.
And to each other.
And to... I'm talking to nobody sometimes. Just like... Not the viewers, not each other. So other people who are not the viewers, who are not even going to hear it.
Oh yeah, whispering under your breath. Oh, that was
whispering
bad
under
phone
our
call.
breath.
Bad phone call. McDonald's.
What?
Bad. Sometimes we could be whispering under our breath about bad phone calls with McDonald's or whatever.
What do you mean?
Like when we call McDonald's
Uh-huh.
and they just like hang up on us. Oh, bad call.
Oh yeah, and then we continue to talk to them even though they're not even on the phone anymore.
Yeah.
Does that count as them? No, that counts as the people who aren't talking. So we talked to...
We would be talking to ourselves at that point because, we save that more for our own personal benefit because they can't hear.
Talking to yourself? Is that what
But
you...
if it's directed at them,
We're talking to them.
you're talking to them, they just can't hear. Like sometimes if I'm angry with somebody, I will yell at them and they aren't in the car with me.
Yeah.
I'm in my car alone, but I'm yelling at the person who's got me mad.
Maybe they'll hear it somehow.
Maybe the universe will take it away from me
Put it...
and put it on them.
Well,
Mandy's
sure,
back.
That's something to look forward
I'm back.
Yeah.
After a little while, a couple weeks anyway.
Yeah. When was the last time you were here?
I want to say it was 2 weeks ago because I was supposed to come 2 weeks in a row, but I didn't. Well, I showed up last week, but you were late and I was already tired, and I gave it the 15-minute rule, and I went home and went to bed like I should have. I had a long day last Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Went to the ocean. I got stuck in a riptide.
Nature.
Yeah, my friend who's a really good swimmer had to save me.
Well, you nearly drowned?
I didn't nearly drown, but I was getting sucked out rapidly into the ocean.
Whoa.
Past my own swimming abilities.
Yeah, I've been sucked out against my own will in a certain sense out in San Diego. We were down there, so.
You got sucked into the water?
It's crazy. Like all of a sudden you're like, ew. Like I was having a hard time swimming before, and now all of a sudden I'm like way out here.
Whoa.
How did that happen?
Oh, you were in the water out there.
Yeah.
How did you even start doing that? You surfing?
We were out there boogie boarding, and I took my flippers off like you're not supposed to do, and
Oh, yeah.
kind of couldn't really get out of that too well by myself. All I know is that I was out there, and then all of a sudden this guy that I don't know comes up behind me kind of, and he's like, you need to go that way as fast as you can. And of course I'm like trying to go as fast as I could,
Yeah.
trying not to let him psych me out or get me nervous.
Is it cold?
It was very cold.
Seems very cold.
I didn't have gloves, so it was very cold.
What?
My hands were very cold. I couldn't feel my hands.
Isn't that like really, really cold though? Like so cold that it's like gonna hurt your hands or something.
Yeah, the current is coming from Alaska.
Is it?
Yeah.
Seems like I'm out. It seems like I wouldn't even want to get close to the water during this time of the year.
Well, if you got like a full wetsuit on and a hood and gloves. I didn't have gloves, so I couldn't feel my hands for a couple hours. But I have gloves now, so when I go back, I won't be.
It's like because it just doesn't seem like clothing would work on the water, but it just works like you're out.
Wetsuits are like warmer when you're in the water than when you're out of the water. So like if you get out of the water and you get cold, you want to get back in the water to get warm.
It's like clothes, but it's just like clothes in the air. Because the water is probably not any colder than the air is.
Actually, it was colder, but I've been there at times where the water's warmer than the air. Like in November, when I went in November, I remembered it not being quite that cold. Like my hands weren't that bad, and that's because even though the temperature was about as cold, or maybe even a little colder, the water was still warm from like the summer. Because I mean, we had a late summer, so in September, like it was 80 degrees at the beach one day when I was there.
Yeah.
But it's like pretty cold, but then you have clothes. Like if you just got in that water in your swim suit or whatever, it'd be like you're outside in the daytime. Or I'm outside without any clothes on. in the winter anyway. But if you're in the water, you can just wear the wetsuit instead of you're wearing clothing.
Yeah,
but
it's like
the
warm.
wetsuit is like an extra layer of skin,
Yeah.
basically.
What if you could wear like several wetsuits? That's crazy though. That's too.
Well, if you
Too
do
cold
that,
and-
then you'll be ending up like that little kid in the Christmas story. You know, he waddles back and forth. He looks like a penguin, or has a flexibility of the penguin. You know, if you ever seen that
That's
Peter
a good
Billingsley movie. Yeah.
What about him though?
Yeah, he's bundled up so much that he can hardly walk.
Oh, that's what you do when you can't swim like that.
Yeah,
Yes.
you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then you get stuck in the riptide and die.
Help! Ah!
That's scary. Were you scared?
I really wasn't scared because I knew I was going to be okay.
Uh-huh.
I just didn't know exactly how I was going to get out of the water. I was either going to have to get over on these rocks on the jetty and crawl out somehow, or wait for somebody to save me, which I had a rescue from my friend who's like an expert swimmer, or I could have gotten picked out of the water by a helicopter,
Was
which
there?
would have been really fun, but it
Yeah.
also would have been really expensive, and I'm sure they would have shamed me.
Where's the helicopter?
The Coast Guard.
Like you just like, hey, Coast Guard, and then they're gonna come out with a helicopter.
I think somebody from the beach would call, and
But can you like? I mean,
or
how,
they'd see that there's somebody floating out there like an idiot.
that would take like an hour though, right?
I don't know how long. I don't even know where they are.
It
I'm
doesn't
sure
seem
they're around.
You can just like get.
There is a Coast
helicopter.
Guard watchtower out there. I would never see the Coast Guard people, but
You're just like, hey, I need a helicopter, and they're like,
yeah.
Yeah,
let me pull
there
my
we
cell
go.
phone out of my waterproof cell phone out of my wetsuit.
But even if somebody on the beach, like if they called the helicopter people and were just like, somebody's in trouble, we need a helicopter. Like it seems like it would take like an hour at least for a helicopter to show up to a
I
beach.
think it'd be pretty quick.
Yeah.
It'd be quicker than that.
Where do they keep the helicopters anyway?
I have no idea.
On a helicopter landing pad.
Maybe
Yeah,
they
but-
keep it a secret so nobody goes and steals them.
It's like on the roof or something.
Hospital, maybe?
You ever been in a helicopter before?
I've never been in
I
one.
don't
You can
know.
do like helicopter rides, like you can pay money to like.
Yeah, my
take
sister
little
and-
tours around
A
Seattle.
little
and stuff.
cruise, yeah.
My
Or
sister and I
helicopter
were
cruise.
in like this little single engine airplane
Uh-huh.
from the Olympia Airport, but you know, I was like
Ooh.
so scared. I
That
didn't
sounds
want to
scary.
get on the controls at all. It was like,
You didn't want to get on the
Oh,
controls?
we're gonna-
Scary.
yeah.
They
it
made
wa-
you
I was
drive
like-
it?
I was like in 3rd or 4th grade.
Did you crash it? Oh,
No,
Did you?
I didn't crash
Did you?
it. I'm alive, bro. Look at me.
You could have survived. Did you? Did you? Did you at least like do like a crazy thing at
Oh
all? Where
shit,
you're like,
no.
oh no.
I didn't want to do with the controls.
So you did
at
okay.
all.
I bet they weren't. It was probably one of those planes where they have like 2 controls or something.
Well, yeah,
I don't
right.
think they're really.
But there
I mean,
was a,
I guess you're just a
pilot-
kid, but the pilot knows.
Yeah, the
that you're
pilot
not
was
gonna-
right next to me, but I was like, no, if I even touch this thing,
Come on, little boy.
we're gonna go down. And I was like, no, I don't want to.
You'd be survived it.
Well,
You didn't do anything, and also the pilot probably was watching you. Just like
yeah, my
the
my
swimming
father and my sister were in the back seat,
Mhm.
and she's like, my sister, I'm sure, was like, come on, Carl, because I remember like she was like when we were riding home, it was like,
Yeah.
Carl, you should have took the wheel, and it was like, no, I don't want.
You should have done it. You risked your chance.
Jesus,
fly a
take
plane.
the wheel.
That's fine. Jesus can fly the
Fly the
plane
plane.
for
Fly the
me.
plane. Pilot should fly the plane, but those helicopters. I think they got the helicopters in the hospital. It's like right over there or something.
Yeah.
Cause they have them at the airport, right?
I don't think they have helicopters at this hospital, do they? They don't airlift people to St. Pete. Airlift them to Harborview.
Oh, if you're gonna get airlifted, you go somewhere better. Or,
Yeah, or you know, if you're just, I don't know, yeah.
Well, you have
if
to
you're
have
getting
an.
airlifted,
Well,
maybe
what
they
if
just pull you out of the water and then drop you back on the beach if you're okay.
What if you're getting airlifted away though?
Yeah.
you go to Harborview?
Yeah, but if you're, what if you're at
It probably would
St.
make a
Pete's.
round trip to pick you up.
you're at St. Pete's and then you need to go to Harborview really fast.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Well,
Yeah, because they got to pick you up.
Yeah.
Do helicopters land at St. Pete's?
Maybe it just
I'm
doesn't
sure
happen
they
very
do.
often.
yeah.
But
I
I
would
guess
imagine
maybe,
that there would be a helicopter waiting for you in
Somewhere,
Seattle,
yeah,
and
'cause it's
that's
gotta
not
come from
really
somewhere.
fast, but I'm sure they got staff on duty
This-
that
this-
they can leave within 10 minutes.
yeah. There's probably no emergency where you would need that to happen because you would know about it. If there was a problem, they would have just sent them out earlier. Because if it was some kind of crazy trauma or something, then they would helicopter them from where they are. Maybe, but then I guess you can't land a helicopter in the woods, but you could do like that net thing or something, right?
Sounds good.
You pick him up. I don't think I can go to the beach. We're playing the dice game here. We're getting out a pen. Did you get a number?
I got it.
We're writing numbers down on our hands between 1 and 6. We're visualizing the future here. Oh, number 1. You win, Carl. Number 2. Look at the family.
The dice game.
Mandy has never gotten. Oh, I picked your number.
I've never even
I picked
scored
Mandy's
a
curse number.
fucking point on the dice
Not
game.
a single point. We got this new Daily Hour family though. They're representing the numbers there.
Aw, who
We
are
got-
those people?
They're our Daily Hour family. This is from the wedding.
Aw.
It's Dave, Wanda, Tiffany, Zepper, Carl Jr., and Natibba. And it looks like, who was it? Dave.
Who's that?
Number 6. Number 6. It's but Dave, you got all the points so far, 500 points. We're on team 4. Well, Mandy's always picking the same team, but it's Dave, Wanda, Tiffany, and Zepper. Team Zepper.
Team
And then-
Zepper.
Carl Jr. down there. We got some we got some messages.
I think 2 of those are from me.
Yeah, at least one. There's one here.
I called you guys twice.
What did you say in the message?
I don't know, nothing interesting really. I was
Well-
just trying to be polite.
What do you? Well, let's see. Go back
Well,
to your.
sometimes even the most interesting message is pretty interesting for the program.
They can be.
Go. So
If
maybe.
they're so super polite.
Yeah. When people leave messages and they're here, I like to do this thing where you try to say the message that you just left.
Before
And
it's
The first
played.
one or the second one?
There's only one. Only one went through.
Oh, okay. Well,
Or maybe. No, this one was from yesterday. And then this one, yeah, there's only one new one.
I don't know which one I actually left.
Oh,
I think the first one's probably like, hey, program, I'll be there tomorrow at 7:45. Looking forward to it. I hope you're having a great program this evening. Sorry I
Yeah.
missed your call.
We played that yesterday.
Blah, blah. Okay, that's the one you already
Oh.
got. So then the second one was, hey, program, just calling again to say hi. Yep.
all right. Let's see if it worked. See how close you were. There it goes. I should have loaded this up before you.
Yep.
Was that? Oh, you were.
Hi, program. It's Mandi again.
Oh, pretty close
I'm
so
really
far.
stoked that I'm going to be on the show tomorrow, and I'm going to get to listen to my own messages twice. Bye.
Only once.
Oh, I remember what happened yesterday. At the end of the show, we ended up playing some phone tag, where
Yes.
you called us and we tried to call you back.
Yes.
So we ended up listening to that message almost immediately after you left it.
Yes, and I was at an event listening to somebody speak, and my phone rang because I forgot to put it on vibrate.
Oh
And I looked at
no.
the phone and said YDHWM. I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
it's an important call. I'm kind of tempted to just pick up right now.
At least you could we could hear the speaker.
Yeah, I could have just answered it and not said anything. And just like let it. Next time I'll do that, so you could just kind of like,
What
Hello,
is
Star
happening out
Command.
there?
This is Buzz Lightyear.
yeah, basically.
Huh?
Star Command. This is Buzz Lightyear. No.
No, it's a check-in. We got a couple Ginsu messages too,
Yes.
but let's listen to this one first because this is from I think a new caller or something. I don't know who this is.
We're getting that just about once a week now.
Yeah.
We like new callers. Is it a horse?
I I think it's a joker.
Well, it's at. I hear myself.
Yeah, they're listening to the program, so they're just calling and watching the program.
Well, at least it's not the breather, which is kind of. Oh boy.
Something like the breather. The breather turned out to be Angry Steve, though.
Is it a whiny dog?
Wow.
I think, didn't the breather turn out to be Angry Steve?
I don't know, but we'll have to remember to ask him when he calls.
The breather did turn out to be Angry Steve, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I still want to hear an Angry Steve message.
We can go back. Maybe we can go find one in the past.
Let's just make it sound like it's really bad. Like it really is bad.
It's just like not. It's just like not fun.
But what if that's my idea of fun?
Well, it's just like that guy. You know, that guy's just like, ooh,
He's
it's
just
like
an asshole.
For a while, Steve was just breathing, but he's like, also it's like not gonna respond to anything in a real way. He'll just like start saying crazy things, and you say okay, and then it's not very. It's just not too fun. But we can try to find him. I mean,
I just want to know like what you mean when you talk about Angry Steve.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Ginsu, but 3 times worse?
No, it's not that. It's Mr. Ginsu has a heart of gold.
That's what I'm saying. 3 times. Okay.
Well, he's not hurt.
50 times worse.
Well, no, Mr. Ginsu
1,000.
can be. They're both worse. They're both bad. They're cursing and things, saying like bad words and things that they shouldn't be saying.
But Mr. Ginsu doesn't really mean what he says.
Well, no, but neither does Angry Steve. He doesn't. Neither of them mean what they say.
Mr. Ginsu's under the influence of narcotic medications. But he has a heart of gold.
He wants to be. He can't get it. That's what he's always complaining about. How his doctors they won't give him the narcotics.
Because his back hurts.
His back hurts real bad, but he can't get narcotics, and he's mad about it. But here we go. We're gonna call back this squeaking person here. What was that? I think.
Hey, it's Chuck. Thanks. At the tone, please record your message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Caller! We're calling you. Yeah, making funny noises. Okay, yeah, thanks.
Fulfilled. Yeah.
Thanks, caller. What were they calling about? They're probably not going to answer anyway. That's good. I used to encourage that, when people say, you could call the show and do anything. People think they want to call the show because you have something to say. I don't have something to say, really. And so anybody, you could call and you can make funny noises like that. Or if you think we're doing something bad, you can tell us about it. I mean, you probably don't want to do it. Or don't call me, leave me alone, please.
Or for free advice.
Oh yeah, we give out advice. I used to have the thing up there that said advice too. Also, don't call me, leave me alone. I'm over it. Stop calling, please. Mandi, you got that non-profit?
I got some, yeah. Well, last time we talked about some possible mission statements of purpose. Should we go over those again?
We got some paperwork. We're doing paperwork.
We kind of, yeah, it's real official. So we had feeding people and providing television internships in Thurston County, but we're kind of against the feeding people, or we're still going to feed people?
Well, let's see, we're talking about this thing becoming a nonprofit organization because we're trying to get an intern. So to get an intern, we decided the best way to get an intern was to find community service people. And then if we get in with the community service people,
I thought the goal was to raise money.
We're gonna get money
for the projects, so we can continue doing things.
What are we gonna do with money?
7,
Get more extravagant.
5,
I thought we were going to get interns.
3,
I think so.
Get extravagant.
Now it's info time.
Here are answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. Tune in right now to your daily hour with me, Hyper Long call-in television talk show on the radio that's recorded in Thurston County every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 on leap years. YDHWM began on September 19, 2010 and tapes a week in advance. So if you're watching this on TV 11:30 p.m. on Channel 22 or some podcast somewhere,
What?
this episode taped
No.
or radio webcast. This episode taped the same weekday of the previous week. If you're watching this at 2 a.m., this episode taped the same day of the month of the previous year. You could also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. We rely on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384, and that's it. Welcome back to it.
We're going to get money.
Yeah, because
Then we're going to...
people will send us money because they like
Can we-
send money, right?
People, like the people who run nonprofits, they get paid, right?
Some of them do, yeah.
They get paid by themselves.
What do you mean by
Like,
themselves?
they make money,
Yeah.
but then they
They
say
have
like
paid employees, but the organization itself isn't turning a profit. But
you
we
get-
could
you still
pay
get money.
ourselves.
so it's like you work. It's like it's like they're the boss. It's like the corporation is the boss, but you are it. It's like you're your own boss because you pay yourself.
Yeah,
But then the boss is actually the community or something.
I'm sure that there are some organizations that would the donation box can be part of their paycheck.
But like the people who started the,
Maybe we should just do a fund drive.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with them with this.
Let's do a Kickstarter.
Or we could do,
Kickstart this.
yeah, or what's that other thing? The GoFundMe.
Give me a
We need a
dollar.
heartbreaking story to be on that.
Indiegogo.
But we don't. I don't want money though. I don't want to ask
You
people
just want
for money.
you want to have you want to be able to have like
I like
people on
money.
probation come do their community service.
Send me a
volunteering
dollar.
on your show.
Send me a dollar.
I like
This
money,
kid
but
doesn't
I
want his
don't. I don't
dollar.
want to just be like, hey, give us some money. Come on. Like it's got to be. We're doing a thing, right? That's
Right.
how we get money.
We got to get a little bit organized.
Or like the money has to. There has to be a thing for money. I think we can't just be like, hey, we're gonna get money. That's what we're doing now, right? We're
Or
trying
the
to.
money that we get, we got to show how we're giving back to the community or what we're doing for
Yeah,
the
'cause
county.
So we're getting the money
No one wants to give $10
because it seems like if we started getting money, that I would just want to give myself all the money, right? It's like, hey, look, money.
There's got to be some accountability built in.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we're not doing anything with money already. We're gonna continue to do it, and then I'm just like, hey, look, money. But then I could say, it's to support myself. But how much money would that be? Like, is that a nonprofit organization too? That's why I always never really got, because people make a lot of money. Like, is Goodwill a nonprofit? I think they make a lot of money.
It is, and their mission statement is to provide It's something like to provide jobs to people
With disabilities.
Well, it's not even that specific. It just says like under something, some vague term, because they don't go out and say disabled. But yeah,
But
providing jobs. Like, and when I think of Goodwill, I think of like, oh, to make a place where you can get cheap stuff.
Yeah.
No, their goal is to provide jobs.
What about the boss though? Like, the boss of Goodwill is like making a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
So we could become that guy.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not broke.
Yeah. We're gonna become the getting all the money. We'll see how that works. I guess you should get an accountant too. I guess you're doing.
You have to do that.
Carl.
Oh,
Carl, you want to be the accountant?
Well, no.
Or the treasurer?
No, actually, I have a story about this.
I'll be like the vice president.
Yeah.
We already
I'll be like the vice president or secretary of this organization.
Carl's the treasurer.
Me and a couple of people at Goodwill, we had jokes about Goodwill. You know, I'm sorry if there are people that are watching Goodwill right now that shop there or work there or whatever.
I do.
But
I shop there.
Well, okay. Anyway, this might be a little bit sad for some people, but you know, it's like oh, gee, Frank, how are the books today? You know, he says, oh, they're over easy, you know, like cooking the books, you know.
Oh, they're cooking the books like a boil.
Yeah.
They're cooking the books. Yeah, see, that's why you're going to have the books, something.
No.
I would want to cook the books.
I would just
I can't
put
have
them
the
in
books.
microwaves. And
No, he can't have the books.
If I had the books, I would just be like, I think
I'll hold the
Carl
books
can't
until
have the
further
books.
notice.
Yeah. So what's our
just have to
status?
put them in microwave.
We're making a.
We
we're-
need to nail down our statement of purpose. Let's hear the options again.
Sure.
Or at least the ones, okay, yes. So feeding people and providing television internships in Thurston County. Providing education about public television. Continuing the legacy of fine public programming through training and community involvement. Feeding people programming and interns.
Yep.
Promoting good television by giving people food. I like that one.
Promoting good television
By giving people food. Or teaching others to run your daily hour with me
But they're going to be
so
doing.
Kenny doesn't have to.
Yeah, they're going to be doing side projects.
Right. Like, have assignments
Yeah,
out in the community and bring them back.
yeah, they have assignments. We want like the video people to go out and do stuff, and then they bring it back, right? And it's like we're just like a school. We're doing the
A
school.
school, yeah. A school of what? What do you call this here?
YDHWM College.
Can we say because that we're at college?
YDHWM Technical School for the Advancement of Higher Broadcasting.
Well, I like that.
We
Yeah.
could call ourselves an academy. YDHWM Broadcasting Academy.
Of arts and sciences.
I like that.
Sciences
For broadcasting academy.
I like that.
and character generation.
Well, YDHWM Broadcasting Academy.
Academy.
We're teaching people.
Or just YDHWM Academy.
Academy.
I like that.
It's the academy. Come and join it. Yeah.
Dun, dun,
I mean, is that the
dun,
statement?
dun,
So we're teaching. We're just doing things the academies do. I mean, they're.
They teach
And
them.
then
What?
we're
I mean-
going to have to have a theme song if we have an academy.
Maybe we should just
dun,
become
dun.
for profit.
A for-profit academy.
Why aren't we just going that way? What's the
You
difference?
pay us $50 a week to add to our programming.
Well, whatever.
See how many people we can sign up.
And
Whatever
we'll
we're
train
doing.
you.
Is it like nonprofits are like easier for tax breaks or something? Why would you be a nonprofit if you just be a profit?
So you could get people to donate money, make tax-deductible donations. So we could get like volunteers, like community service volunteers. But we could just go for profit.
So we're gonna get profit.
We
But then
wouldn't be
have
able to.
pay
We wouldn't be
stuff.
able to take volunteers, but maybe we could get people to pay to enroll, and then at the same time teach them to do this show and add to it while they're paying, and just suck the life out of them from both ends, and get nothing but benefit.
Send us $1.
And the show would get really good because people would be like, "Well, everybody's paying to get involved with this. It must be good."
They're paying and then we give money because we got it.
And we use the money to make the show better. And then even more people want to get involved. And then we can raise the price.
I'm like, what?
I feel like I just had a breakthrough.
Why is it better to do even like because we're trying to get the interns and nobody is doing it, so we're trying to get the community service thing. But then we're gonna get like criminals or something, right?
Well, we could let criminals participate in the program as well.
They should though, right? We were like, okay, they're
Well,
We might
yeah,
even want them to contribute some programming. It can make things interesting. And in this day and age, everybody's got, like, video cameras on their phones. We could have
Oh, yeah.
people adding all kinds of things, and then we could just sift through it and decide what's worthy and what's crap.
we get on a list, right, for community service, and then they call us. It's
Yeah,
not like
but
they're
if
gonna-
we're for profit, they wouldn't be sending us anybody
oh,
as far as that goes.
but then we just have, then we have the interns, and they're free, and then they're working for a company.
I don't think people pay to be an intern. There's unpaid interns and there's interns that get paid. I don't think people are going to pay to be an intern, but they will pay to be a student.
They pay to be a student, so we can have both though.
We could.
And then they can have the interns and they do stuff, and then the students.
The interns could be students that have already graduated from the academy.
If they're students, they're not going to want to do things, right? Or
Not
they're going to
necessarily true.
They're going to do things badly.
If
I don't
they
know.
could see, the good ones would make it.
Oh yeah, we just seed through them. We can have a rigorous process or something.
Come up with a curriculum.
Well, but if they're paying us, then they're the customers, and we don't want the students to be the customers. We want to be the telling them things to do. Oh no, I'm feeling.
I always lose the dice game.
I picked your number today, and I'm feeling your loss too. Looks like
when I hit the dice game, I'm gonna know like my life's turning around. It ain't happening yet.
Dave and So which thing are we gonna? Let's just go through with being a nonprofit. It's like, why not? I guess. So we're gonna get one of the statements. We should nail it down so we can move on to the next step, right?
Yes.
We're putting a nail on this.
I really like promoting good television by giving people food.
All right, let's go for it.
Okay.
Let's decide. Let's nail it. We're putting a nail on it.
Okay, so we're gonna be called YDHWM Academy.
We're. Is that we? I don't want to put a nail on that one yet. I like it, but I would like to put some tape.
Does anybody else have any
it.
suggestions for a possible mission statement?
Well, we've nailed the mission statement.
We want that one, promoting good television by giving people food.
Yeah, I want to nail it so we can get on to the next thing. So that's the one we're gonna go.
Okay.
But then, what title is next? We don't have to think of a title till way later, right?
I think it's important to have the. I think, well, obviously it's going to be YDHWM something or just by itself.
Well, maybe we want to be a separate thing that we do this as a part of it.
Got it. So like some bigger umbrella organization, and this. But it's mostly the show.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you're thinking even bigger now.
Well, as I remember,
you're thinking wide scope.
There was someone off camera that wanted to do a little bit of art or do a little bit of, like kitchen food service or whatever.
Right. So
like
there could be like
a concession
the
stand.
meal.
Yeah.
The show.
Sure.
The meals and the shows. We show the meals on the show.
The magazine.
Yeah. We're doing all the stuff. We have the magazine.
The dance.
Yeah. Under some kind of. But it's like
the parade.
Can you flip from a nonprofit to profit eventually? Probably can. At some point, and say we decided to flip.
You could let the nonprofit die out and then start something else.
Oh, you just let it go.
I guess you could let it continue to exist.
But the nonprofit will still get profit. Possibly. I mean, not like you can't say you're making profit, but you pay yourself. I mean, if way down, if you ever start getting.
The thing about a nonprofit is you need to justify what you need the money for. You can't be amassing money and just setting it aside. You have to be like, we need this to do this.
But you can
we need this to pay this person. You don't just sit there and make profit.
But you can pay yourself, and then you can just set that money to however you want.
You gotta be able to justify why you need to be paid, compensated that much.
Oh, I want to hear. You don't
just say, well, I need $1 million every 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Because I'm running this shit. It's got to have some kind of basis in reality.
Well, all right. So we're gonna be doing the.
Not like we're gonna be working with that kind of money.
Yeah. We're talking like we're gonna get all the money
in a few years.
But even if we're, you get all the huge money, I can still pay myself a living wage.
So what is reality?
Yes.
I don't know what reality is, though.
What is reality? Well, you get the most money of all then.
Oh, man.
You get a raise for that one. If we're getting money, yeah. Once we start getting money, it's gonna be
okay.
Money
So
talk on
we
the
have no name for this.
A penny a year.
Carl's the accountant, though.
That's my problem.
Carl, once we become a nonprofit organization,
Year.
you're gonna have to come into the program with fiscal reports. Once we become a nonprofit, then we'll say, Carl, are the fiscal reports prepared?
Pie charts and line charts and oh boy, bar graphs. Yeah.
Carl,
The fiscal reports.
you're gonna do really well. You're our guy.
Hey,
You're
Carl,
gonna have to
how's
start
your
wearing a
bugs?
tie.
Oh, they're over easy.
So now
Medium rare.
we're gonna file soon. When do we file?
When do we apply?
Yeah.
Well, we have to have all these things in place. We have to have a name.
Okay.
We have to have some kind of cause. We have to have a mission statement.
Mm-hmm.
We have to talk about how we plan to benefit the community.
So we're feeding people,
Yep.
and we're teaching people, and we're also just doing other things. I mean, whatever. We're also like having it open too, so because it's like
Right. We can morph this however we need to as
we're
it
also
grows.
keeping things open. So that's like our first community outreach. Is a community outreach.
I think it would be cheaper though to do like training, teaching rather than food service.
The food service is small. We might even just, but you wouldn't have to be doing the food service, or you wouldn't do any of that either. But we could just make a bunch of food and then.
But once we start doing the food thing, then we have to start looking at like, okay, we're gonna need like, permits from the health department.
Oh, yeah,
we're
but
gonna need to have.
Once we start doing all this stuff, it's other people are doing this stuff. We're not doing any of this
So
stuff.
we're just gonna have somebody like do it all.
Yeah, we're trying to get
outsourcing.
We're trying to get a team.
Outsourcing.
So we're just gonna sit our asses here on this couch and
Yeah.
have people out there doing reporting. So really, what we're looking for is reporters.
Reporters.
We need reporters.
They're feeding people.
We need
reporting.
journalists.
They're out there. It's the street team. It's the street team. But
We need
we're
a street team.
yeah. But they're feeding people too, and maybe later on they are bathing people. Or helping
Hitting the streets with a hose.
helping people
Wash the filth out of this town.
out there doing good for people with food. Like it's like safety, or it's like superheroes, but they have food and they're not hurting anybody.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need to hit people. Just like nice people on this. We're putting nice people on the street with food. We're like, hey, but then maybe that sounds like
There's people that already do that.
Oh yeah, but we tape it all.
Let's get them then.
What we really need to do maybe is just go to some existing organizations and ask them if they'd like to participate in the program. Maybe your daily hour with me just needs to participate with existing outreach programs.
No, but then
And see if any of them want to be on the show.
I don't want to be connected to those kind of things.
So you just want to be your own.
Well, I don't really care about the food thing. That's just like how we get legitimate.
Let's be honest. You don't care about feeding people.
I don't.
You don't
care
really
about
give a
feeding people.
shit if anybody's hungry.
It's more about being the community, or helping the community for this paperwork assignment thing that we're doing, or like not assignment. I don't want to say assignment. That's not a good word, but we're trying to become the mission statement or something. So it's like, why are we going to be a nonprofit? It's like confusing a little bit. It's like, what we don't help anybody.
We don't even know exactly what we're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
Well,
But we
can
know
help
we're going to
people
benefit the
by-
community because we're good people.
We're trying to help the community. That's it. Yeah.
We're entertaining. We're entertainers.
Well, I don't want to. I don't think so. I don't.
Don't make any promises we can't deliver on.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained whenever you talk?
I don't know. I hope not. Don't be entertained. Entertain yourselves. I'm not here to entertain. Entertain yourself. Maybe Carl, as you like to do it.
Well, why do you watch a program about,
We're here to relax.
your
We're
daily
taking it
hour?
easy. You watch so many other shows and they're just trying to entertain you so hard, and it's like, why are you trying to be so entertainment? Just take a little bit. Take a break. We're here for a break. You can take a break. That's what I like to say. We're relaxing a little bit here on the program. We're not being too exciting or anything. Just take it easy. TV is so overstimulating when you watch it normally. Just watch it. We're easy to watch.
3, 2, 1.
It's time for commercial break, or from a message from the future, from the past.
Your daily hour with
Yeah. Whoa. Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Hey. Tune in. Kevin was here for 45 minutes.
Kevin the Clown.
Kevin the Clown, meet Kevin.
It's the end of Convenience Week at the beginning of Mardi Gras Week.
Mm-hmm.
Shout outs to Tuna. Hi, Tuna.
Yes, hello.
We're on every night at 11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m. on TCTV Patrol on 22. What do they say on New York at Mardi Gras?
Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras. Cheers. I don't know if we can... Just someone give me $1, viewers.
That's all I have left.
We got some messages from Mr. Ginsu. I think Mr. Ginsu is gonna. Anybody who ever watches the show, they hear Mr. Ginsu. They're gonna be a non-profit organization. We don't have to be like traditionally moral to be a non-profit organization, do we? I mean, they're gonna be like, hey, you are saying like stuff that like curse words. Like we can be an R-rated non-profit, right?
Yeah.
What?
You could probably search for weird nonprofits.
Weird
Google.
nonprofits.
Well, you can look and see all the ones in
yeah.
this town. There's damn near here. Let's check it out.
Are churches nonprofits? Or are they
some
something
of
else?
Them probably are,
Maybe
but a
should-
lot of them are for profit.
Real? Maybe we should be. Is a church like a church is its own thing? Maybe
We could
should
start a church.
Maybe we should be a church.
The Church of
Satan.
Satan.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Well, the Church of Satan is already taken. I think. I know we had him on the program. Our local Satanist in Olympia.
Well, I'm a kind of a Dana Carvey fan, and
Oh yeah.
I
Is that what that
remember
is?
the church lady.
What? No, I thought the church didn't have a Saint Kirk now. But
Well,
or maybe
she's entertaining.
who?
Or
Church
Dana
lady?
Carvey is entertaining. Yeah. Satan.
Here we go. Okay, let's
Anyway.
listen to some of the nonprofits in Washington State.
Cool.
100 Black Men of Greater Seattle.
What does it say? Their purpose?
12 Baskets. These are all just ones with names. I don't know. Let me check. Let's try 13 Cubed.
13 cubed.
It says 13 Cubed. Website, email, NA. Not
Oh, reading from the
available.
internet. Well, here you figure it out. Let's listen to this Mr. Ginsu message while you.
Maybe we'll check just Olympia. What do we
Mandy's
have?
gonna find us some internet information. He's got the effect on. That's why. He sounds so crazy.
Olympia.
Yeah, well, I had something to say at one point, but I suppose it can wait till later.
You forgot what you were gonna say.
Well, that's too bad. Call back.
Look, see 4-H.
Hey, hurry up, dude.
4-H.
4-H Rabbit Project. 4-H Organizations Rock Candy Ranchers. 4-H Positively Pups.
What's 4-H? That's the
4-H has a bunch of different little nonprofit projects going.
They're like
They're just like they just do things. They just like start.
They do like farmy kind of stuff.
yeah.
All you gotta do is like say you're doing other things. It's like we do lots of things, and then we just try to get people to do that stuff.
Here we go. Americans United for Separation of Church and State South Sound Chapter. And what do these folks do?
Yeah.
There's a address. It appears to be a home address.
Ooh.
We're trying to do all this stuff. Can't we just tell people like
Probably.
right now, like use the space and say, "Hey, you guys want to go
Here we go.
feed people?"
Here's an example of somebody's statement. Okay, Americans United for Separation of Church and State is a group that advocates separation of church and state. A legal doctrine.
Oh, it brought me to Wikipedia. Okay, apparently this is something they just have a chapter here.
Yeah. Well, the internet. It's the internet. Reading from the internet. But we're. Can we just say that we're here, and then we're telling that people to eat or to help other people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're doing.
What we do is we spread goodwill.
Yeah. From here, and we're actively trying to get those people to
spreading goodwill from a couch.
Yeah.
Because Will is good.
Goodwill.
Hi, Will. Are you good, Will?
Like
boo.
No, but like Goodwill, like the store that we were talking about the guy who makes money.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Here's the last Ginsu message here.
Okay.
Let's call him back.
What the fuck, over?
What the?
Not CB, bro.
Well, we should probably call Dan Bennett and Freddie Bruiser too.
Yeah. We got about 15 minutes left. Maybe 12.
Well, people just start giving. Oh, we're not. Is it for money? It's for interns. I'm like, what are we gonna do with this money?
Well, I'm sure the Department of Corrections can give you low-risk offenders. Not like arsonists.
I could refer some low-risk offenders.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
None of them want to be on television. Blah, 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 blah.
Mr. Ginch, it's a program. You can call us back. You're probably sleeping or something.
But you got 12 minutes.
We miss you.
Well, speak for yourself. You have a weird hours. Mr. Ginch has weird hours. He sleeps at different times. Here we go. Let's call Freddie the producer.
Sleeps at noon.
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Early evening instead of nighttime evening, late evening.
Yeah. More of a night owl, apparently. But so am I, sometimes.
Well, this is Freddie the producer. Find out how the production end is going. Maybe ask him about non-profit ideas.
Hello?
Hey, Freddie.
Hey.
Program. I just got back from Portland.
Wow.
I haven't even gotten all my stuff back into my room yet here.
You're not at the drawing club?
What? Oh, no, Not tonight. We just rolled back in. I'm not sure, I don't think I'm going to head over there tonight just because we just got back.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
You see anything on the streets there in Portland, or?
What'd you say?
You see any street stuff in Portland?
Yeah, and I also bought some things, bought some new boots and a leather jacket, and we biked around, and I did draw some things in Portland. I don't know if that was what you were asking, but it was fun.
Streets.
Wait, what'd you say?
The streets.
The streets. Did I see anything on the streets?
In Portland.
No, it was just a lot of bikes.
No, that's good. Dando was trying to call to you. We're here with Mandi.
Hey.
Oh, I heard it's easier to become a religion than a nonprofit. Maybe we need to.
It's easier to do what?
The daily hour, and we did the tax deductible.
It's earlier. It's easier to become a religion than a nonprofit. And we were just talking about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was thinking about that myself. I thought that maybe it might be, because then we don't have to claim to do stuff. We can just say that we're just like have our own
following our faith,
spirituality, and faith, and
the tube is our religion.
I always have like the ritual aspect of religion, and this program does actually have some of that. So.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's got a lot of ritual. I think not just for the three of us, but certainly for any viewer, anyone contributing and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, is it too late, man? I don't know how much work you feel like you've put into being a nonprofit to move over to becoming a religion instead.
I would totally love to become a religion. We might even become more profitable as a religion.
Yeah.
I mean, we could make all the money we wanted to.
We can't make any money.
All right, let's move over to becoming a religion, because I'm going to get a church or something, too.
Yeah.
What?
We just came home and there's presents here.
Presents?
We got presents, yeah. People left presents in our house.
Oh, that's nice of them. It's time for the final dice game.
Okay, I'll pick a 4.
Oh, no. Wow. Mandy, again.
I lost again.
I picked a 4 just
I'm getting
just
used
because.
to it.
I can't believe it. Really, it's like, but no points at all. It's almost a feat to have done that, though. It's to have gotten zero.
Used to lose.
To have gotten no points, though, it's as if you're dodging bullets or something. Well, who did win anyway? Who won? Team 1? Dave? You know about the family, Freddie? Did you? Oh, you were here for that.
Yeah, Team 1.
Dave.
Freddie looks so punk right now.
He's what?
Freddie looks so punk rock right now.
He does? That's good.
We just went to Portland, and now it looks like he's from Portland.
Oh, yeah? Don't kick anybody in the face.
Yeah, he has big combat boots and a leather jacket.
Sometimes you can get too punk and kick somebody in the face.
Yeah.
Hey, don't kick anyone with their big boots. Said he wouldn't.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what you think, but then sometimes the boots and the being punk, it takes over.
The boots?
The boots and the looking punk, it sometimes can take over, and then you kick somebody in the face and I would never do that, and then you accidentally did do it because you got too punk.
Or if he has shaky leg syndrome.
Not you.
He's wearing big boots. That might happen on
Only when you're
accident.
trying to foil a bank robbery, right? Right? Come on.
I'd say even if you're trying to foil a bank robbery, don't kick anybody in the face, please.
Right, exactly. But I think that's your only.
Let them go. If you witness a bank robbery, let them go. It's the bank is insured, and that's the police's deal.
Yeah.
Or nobody's deal, really.
I thought that the phone was gonna make it easier to hear you.
I haven't set it up yet.
Oh, okay. Because I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I gotta set it up. I really don't know how it's like for everybody else. I know it's probably difficult. I'm gonna set it up so that's easier, but I just gotta do it.
I'm super excited too. Don't worry, we're all excited.
I'm not that excited, but speak for yourself,
Most of
Carl.
the time, I'm just saying yeah.
I'm super
Oh,
excited.
really? It seems to work for me, I guess. We're gonna be a religion.
Revision?
Because we were gonna be a nonprofit.
Religion.
We were gonna be a nonprofit, but I think it might be better to be religion.
We're going to become televangelists.
We're going to have a church or a monastery.
Yeah, I agree. Better to be a church. The Church of the Daily Hour.
Do you know anything about being a church, Mandy?
I've never tried it.
All right, so you can look into that.
I will.
All right, we're gonna look into it, and then we're gonna get another. I don't think we wasted too much time on being a nonprofit, right? I think we figured it out.
We didn't waste. No, just a little bit of surface research.
Yeah, I think it was good.
The thing is, there's too much paperwork involved.
We got into it. I think we did the right thing though by trying to become a nonprofit. We talked about it and we kind of did all the stuff and we gave it a go.
And kept running up against walls. It just doesn't really fit with our
core values.
Church, if they meet these certain criteria, they get the 501c3 donatable status, so they get all the perks of being a nonprofit without having to actually help anyone or not make money.
Good.
So we want to be a religious organization.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Church, whatever. We'll figure out the main rules later on, or the wording and stuff. But we kind of generally know where we're going now with this being official thing. I think that's a good way to be official.
Is the individual television set a shrine?
We don't have to just make any of that up yet. We gotta focus on being a religion before we start doing the religious stuff. But we already have the prayer, right? I like the prayer. We don't have the candle though. Do you remember the prayer?
I don't remember the prayer off the top of my head. No, we better write it down.
Oh yeah, maybe we should write it down. Maybe on the next round of the tape we could put it in there.
Oh, and the holy text could be the first, the first 30 episodes, the original radio episodes, that's transcribed into a Bible.
Oh yeah, we'll get that. We'll get our followers to do that. Or I don't want to call them followers, or fellowship.
Well, it's okay.
It's like the fellowship, because then we're not following. We're following each other.
No, I follow people everywhere.
Well, I don't want to follow anyone. We're fellowship or something.
You lead.
We'll figure it out. We're working on our words. We're new at becoming a religion. We're going to be doing it now.
Yeah. How's the new soundboard working out? You having fun with it?
Yeah, it's going.
Sure.
It's going good. It's
like another day at the office.
Is it? I think it's more than that. It's
It's like another day at a better office.
It's more than that.
Yeah, it's a better office. Well, how's the rest of the production end going there?
Should be holding pretty steady. I think we ran out of YouTube episodes, but I've got a bunch on my computer here that are done, so I need to start getting those uploaded now that I'm back.
Great.
But we're scheduled on through TV, and everything's going good that way. Got 2 a.m.s, I think, all the way through the end of the month, and things are going great.
All right. Well, I'm gonna drop the tapes off tomorrow, but we gotta. Did we call Dan Bennett? We gotta call Dan Bennett. No. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Here we go. It's called Dan Bennett. We're also getting down to it. Do you have anything else you wanted to say today, Mandy, before the show's over? We're getting close.
No, I'm speechless.
Did you want to get
rendered speechless?
Did you want to get back on the calendar?
By the power of this spiritual program.
Oh yeah. Oh wow! Oh, having a religious
Spirits running through me.
You want to come on the program in the future? Here on the calendar?
Who, me?
Yes.
Let's do next Sunday, same time.
It looks like next. Oh, hey Dan, it's the program. Also, next Friday is the. Next Friday is the event.
What's the event this month?
Hello,
it's just
Dan.
Dan? What the heck? What happened there? Oh, let's call him one more time. The event is just band and...
I think you pressed a number.
I just might show up this week. We'll see.
That's going to be Friday, and then Sunday...
It's at 6, right? 6 o'clock.
Oh, no.
6 o'clock, yeah. That's this coming... not this Friday. The Friday after that. So not in 5...
This Friday is actually the last Friday.
The last Friday, so the Friday after that, though.
Okay.
But that's going to be the Sunday, because next Sunday, it's going to be the Friday after the Sunday that you're here.
Okay, so 2 weeks from today.
2 weeks. Thanks, Mandy. Thanks, Carl. Thanks for being here today.
Yeah, wait, when am I coming back? 2 weeks from now?
On the 1st.
On the 1st. Okay, got it.
Thanks, Freddie and Kirsten and... Mr. Ginsu and that clicking guy and 9. I don't know who else.
7. 6.
But being a religion has us looking forward to getting the marathoners maybe, because maybe episode number and date and day of the week. Thank you. We're gonna get those marathoners. So TCTV, channel 22, 11:32 a.m. YDHWM.com. 360-836-4384. Crew, you guys want me on the crew? I'm doing things, Ken, if you want, though. Angie, Craig, we gotta get Mandy on the crew. I don't know if you're on there.
I think I'm on there, but it's spelled wrong.
Oh, okay. UFO FBI. TCTV, thank you. Crystal Ball, La Bebe, Jorda E, fabulous. Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you. Viewers only. Hell yeah, dog.
Woof woof. Later, y'all.
Coming up in the next episode of the program.
I guess he got tired of hearing me talk.
Well, who knows what that's all about.
Oh, he hears me talk all the time, so yeah.
Hey, it's a commercial.
We have some interesting things on the program tonight.
Yes, you heard it here first, but you have to watch the show to hear it first.
Or watch Carl do push up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was great.
Or watch some interesting dice moves.
Not do push-up. Watch Carl not do a push-up.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m. on channel 22.
Push-upping.
360.
Several times.